Hey Divine Collective, what's good? It's Remembrance the Oracle, and I'm back to do another reading for y'all. I missed y'all. I hope that y'all been doing well, baby bop. It's March 1st. It's the beginning of the new month here. We're this much closer to the real new year as well. I'm so excited, y'all. It's good vibes. It's good energy. The sun is out, honey. Okay. Let's see what's going on with you guys today. Spirit, what's going on with Divine Collective? What is it that they need to know? What's going on in the energies? Let's go ahead and do 2 more shuffles and see what's popping off. 1 and 2. All right, Spirit. Talk to me. What's going on with Divine Collective? What do they need to know today? What is happening, honey? What is happening? So I have quadruple 3s coming out here. Social skills. It says the problems you have today will eventually disappear. Your guardian angels encourage you to maintain a positive outlook on life since your luck may be about to change. It is time to put to use your captivating energy and inspirational personality. Don't let your ego get the best of you, okay? So there's something I feel like that you should feel hopeful about or excited about here, okay? It's something that you've been dealing with that's getting ready to fall by the wayside. Right? Spirit is telling you that something is getting ready to disappear, but it feels like to me for good reason. Okay? So this could be a habit. This could obviously be a group. Okay? A person here in particular as well too. Okay? But something feels like to me whatever isn't serving you anymore is getting ready to go. Yeah, something of your past here. 666 coming out here. Okay? There could be something about 3s. What would you call that? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. Maybe sets of 3 or some sort of vibes that I kind of feel like I'm getting here. Okay? It says several unexpected developments will enter your life and impact how you feel. This is a chance to reevaluate your identity. I feel like there's something here I feel like is going on with your growth. You're growing here. You need a mental shift towards greater optimism, self-assurance, and trust. Put your faith in your gut and inner voice. Pay attention to your feelings and use them to help you become a better person. So you are. I feel like you're becoming the better version of yourself. That's what something feels like to me. You're elevating. You're graduating. Okay? Let me go ahead and start getting my notes together. Okay? That's what something feels like to me. Like, you're on to the next. Like, that's what something feels like to me. Like, I'm on to the next. Or what's next? Or, like, I just heard that's not my story anymore. That's not your story anymore. So there's something here that you were involved with, people that you were involved with, maybe a way of life, lifestyle. And it's like, that's not your story anymore. It's a part of your story. It's gotten you to where it is that you are or where you're going. But it's like, you just don't resonate with something anymore. You want something better. What else here, Spirit? I have 0330 coming out here. Lucky shirt. So definitely look out for your 3s. But it gives me the vibe of things are working out for you or they're coming together for you. Okay? It says, pursue your goals and get what you want. Ashe. It will provide wonderful benefits for you and the people you hold dear. Your ability to communicate is improving at this time, which will make it easier for you to interact with a broad spectrum of individuals. So there could be something going on here within a social group, a friend group, whatever the case may be for you. And maybe it kind of felt like, I don't know, you felt maybe constrained in a certain group or environment here. I do. There's something to me that feels like you're going beyond. That's what something feels like to me. You're going beyond. You're growing beyond. Okay? And it feels like to me, again, it's something about you not playing small anymore. Or letting your light shine here is the sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting. Even too, letting your personality shine. I don't know if you feel like you had to like dull yourself down or dumb yourself down or some sort of shit to fit in or to be received in a certain type of way. But something feels like to me like you don't give a fuck anymore. It's like, this is who I am. This is who I'm becoming. And this is what it is. It's what something kind of feels like to me. So maybe you are getting ready to interact with different types of people, be in different types of rooms or some sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting here. What's at the bottom? Yeah, one foot in front of the other. Y'all know that's what 1, 2, 3, 4 means for me. It says good luck, but obviously these are blessings or blessings. You are on the right track. Someone from the other side has your back and encourages you to try your best. You will succeed. Observe your surroundings and communicate clearly. Be sure that everything will fall into place. So your spirit guides, your team, your angels, the divine, they're all rocking with you. I feel like they're confirming you. You're doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing. And I feel like you're also not avoiding how you feel about things anymore. Or you're saying your piece, or you're speaking your mind, or you're saying how you feel. Like, it feels like it's really good energy to me. Yeah, I have 2020 compassion here, 1313, starting fresh, change, triple fives, good luck, new beginnings. You're protected here, blessings in disguise coming out. And then it could have something here to do with your energy levels. No longer overextending yourself here or doing the most. It feels like to me you are reserving your energy here. You're maintaining your discipline, okay? And a lot of the work it is that you've done, the shadow work as well too, I feel like is paying off for you, okay? And it's all because you decided to take a chance or take a risk here on yourself. You have decided to invest into yourself is what something feels like to me. And that's usually where a lot of people have an issue. Right? It's like you'll go out and buy that new outfit. You'll go and buy those new shoes. Shit. You'll look at your bank statement and realize that you spent hella fucking bread on food. But when it comes time to invest into yourself or to invest into that business idea or to invest into that, that's when people start getting skeptical and, well, I'm not sure and you're not a skeptic. It's the sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting anymore. Or it's like there's something here I feel like where you believe in yourself a lot now. You know who the fuck you are. It's just something it feels like to me. You know exactly who you are. You know why you're here. And it feels like to me somebody you want to be happy is the sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting. So I do. I feel like there's something that's going on where you're out with the old and in with the new. That's the sort of vibes that I kind of feel like I'm getting here. So Spirit, where is it that you would like for me to start or to go or to, what are we doing? How are we feeling, baby bum? Let's see what's going on with Kip. Yeah. Bottom of the deck here is the pathway. So you're well on your way, honey. I feel like somebody, you are a star. Okay? There could be something here about nighttime as well, too. I don't know if you have a thing for the moon and the stars and types of vibes that I feel like I'm getting. I have thoughts. Yeah. I'm going to take both of these out. Spirit team is telling me to take these out. So I feel like that's what your thoughts are circulating around right now. Is what's next? What do you want? Who should be there? Who shouldn't be there? Practicing discernment to figure out the new people who are coming in. Remember we had that reading as well too, not too long ago. I think that was one of my last readings that I did with you guys. About making sure that you are discerning when it comes to the new people that are coming into your life as well. But I do. There's something here about living in love, moving in love. Because again, on the thoughts card, you can see the heart within the thought bubble here as well too. So it's like, that's what you want. Because we all know, right, being honest, being authentic is the highest form of vibration. But love comes right up underneath that. Like, that's what you want. You want to move from love. You want to feel the love as well, too. It's what something feels like to me. I feel like you're so used to passing out love and showing up and da-da-da. But it's like, you want shit to be reciprocal as well, is what something feels like. Let's go ahead and do 2 more shuffles. Let's lock in, lock in. Lock in. I feel like that's what you're doing. You're locking in, honey. Okay. Why am I hearing clank, clank? Y'all remember that shit from Medea? Clank, clank. There could even be something going on with some of y'all. I don't know if you are abstinent or celibate or you're refraining from sex or some sort of vibes that I kind of feel like I'm getting for some of you as well, too. What else here, Spirit, is going on with Divine Collective? So I have health concern coming out here. Health concern. I feel like whatever decisions it is that you have been making as of most recently, your health is improving. And again, Spirit already told you to not do what? To overextend yourself. Maybe you were stressed out, burnt out. Is the sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting here. I feel like there's something about your routine that has changed. Okay, that is more beneficial to you at this moment in time. I also feel like this health concern card is also speaking to maybe some of the people around you who are no longer with you. I feel like your absence is speaking volumes as well when it comes to certain people. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, I have obsession coming out here, and it's coming out in the reverse. So you know what this feels like to me? This feels like to me, you're not allowing things to disturb you anymore. I do. Like, I feel like you're not allowing things to disturb you, ruin your day anymore. I don't know. I know for myself, I'm going to throw myself in here real quick. Like, sometimes there could be like that one thing that like pisses me off and it'll try to ruin the rest of my day. And I'm like, Marisa, you cannot dwell on that shit. You just got to move on from it. It's not that big of a fucking deal at this point anymore. It is what it is. It was what it was. So I kind of feel like for some of y'all, you could be getting to that kind of point here as well too. If I can't change it, if I can't control it, why the fuck am I worried about it any fucking way? Especially when it's not your problem. You know what I mean? I feel like for some of y'all as well too, other people's problems became your problems. And it's just kind of like, why am I stressing myself? And I mean, I'm trying to be helpful. I'm trying to assist. But I feel like for some of y'all too, y'all were dealing with trauma dumpers or like people who call you because they know you got sound advice and they know you got, but it feels like to me there was not any like pouring back into you. What else here, Spirit? So there's something that's going on here where you no longer have to obsess over some sort of health concern here. That's beautiful. I love that. What else here, Spirit? I have unexpected money coming in here. I know that's right. Y'all know money is energy. Energy is money. So for some of y'all, your money is getting ready to go through the roof as well too. Just by creating these minor changes. Okay? I just heard the word influencing. Maybe some of you guys are influencers here. There could be something about social media. Or this is what you've been like tussling with in your mind. Like, should I create a channel? Should I get on social media? Should I get on this platform, that platform? Why not? Why not? I feel like there's something that's going on here where you need to be sharing who it is that you are. And I feel like as well too, because Spirit was talking about you becoming involved with a broad spectrum of individuals, you don't know where that could take you. I see big things happening for somebody in here. It feels really good. I like this energy so far. I have conflict coming out here, and the haters, they will be present. I just want to let you know that the haters will be present for the rise. Okay? Okay? They gonna be there, and they gonna have their nose, You know they gonna be watching. It's motherfuckers who I feel like act like it's not a problem or it's not an issue, but it is. Or they want to come off like, you know, like it's cool, or, you know, it's nothing, like, okay. But I feel like somebody obviously is steaming in the background is what something feels like to me. These could also be the type of people like, yeah, I used to know her, or I used to know him, or some shit like that. Might even try to bring up the conflict that the two of you had, or maybe even try to share some of your business or some shit, but let them motherfuckers talk. Let them talk. And even if for some of y'all it does have something to do with an old version of yourself, or maybe you know you did something that was maybe like, you know, maybe I shouldn't have did that, or that. I feel like you're not ashamed of shit anymore either. It's like, yeah, that happened, or yeah, I went through that, or yeah, I did that, or yeah. But again, that's the old version of me. I don't do that anymore, or I don't tolerate that, I don't accept that anymore. So have a field day with the information, but it's not gonna do shit for you now. What else here, Spirit? So some of these people might call themselves trying to get in the way of you and your bag. And that's obviously not going to be happening. So don't ruminate on that. I feel like in this horizontal row with thoughts coming out. Because again, your spirit team has already told you on track. They said it twice, really. They said it and it came out right here on the table. What else here, Spirit? So I have work, labor, efforts coming out, and the ancestors coming out. The ancestors, they're the ones who are working overtime. They're the ones who are working overtime for you, honey. They are. You the type of person, you got 10,000 ancestors behind you. So people might want to watch out. It's the sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting here. Maybe for some of you guys as well, too, as you have gone through this spiritual journey and you're starting to resonate with your higher self, you have developed a relationship with your ancestors. And you know that you have. You know how to hone in and listen to your spirit team. Take what they're giving you, put that into consideration, and work on that or plan on that. It's the sort of vibes that I kind of feel like I'm getting here. So they're actively helping you with something here, which I feel like your finances is definitely one of them, considering we have unexpected money and work labor efforts coming out here. For some of y'all, I feel like you're about to change your life. I do. I feel like you're on the brink of something major here. Okay, and I feel like a lot of it does have to do with where it is that you're headed, where you're going, right? And then how your money is going to be looking. That's what something feels like to me. I really like this energy, y'all. This shit is, you shining. That's what something feels like to me. Ooh, we got karma coming out in the center of the read. So it just looks like to me you getting good karma. It's funny to me, my words almost kind of got a little caught up. You're getting good karma, and I feel like somebody over here is getting some bad karma. Is what something kind of feels like to me. Whoever may be someone or a group, a social group here possibly, or anybody. This could be family, lovers, friends, whatever the case it is that you like to throw in there. Somebody is seeing your prosperity. They are. They're seeing your prosperity, and it's like they done fucked around and found out. That's what something feels like to me. These motherfuckers are still in positions that they were in when you last seen them. You're not in that shit anymore. You're not. And I feel like somebody maybe thought that you was kidding or you was joking, or, you know what I'm saying? Oh, they talk a good game, but they not going to be on shit for real, or we'll see about that. Why am I hearing Drake? I got high hopes for you niggas. We gon' see. Okay? So that's what something kind of feels like to me. Oh, we'll see. We'll see. And they seeing, because they still fucking looking and watching. Watching, looking, stalking. It's the sort of vibes I feel like I'm getting here. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, look at this. I have a karmic masculine coming out here. Damn, that's a double dose. So a karmic masculine is getting karma. Okay, obviously this could be man, woman, them, they, okay, whomever. But there's a karmic masculine out here who's getting some sort of they're getting their ass whooped is what something feels like to me. Somebody's definitely thinking about you, right? Starting our diagonal row going this way. It could be something about this person calling themselves trying to approach you with this pathway coming out, trying to approach you or still following your moves is what something feels like to me. Noticing that you have some sort of money that's coming in and they have a conflict with this shit. What else here, Spirit? I have a soulmate coming out, and then I also have transition coming out here. So there could even be something going on here where you thought that these people were your soulmates here, or soulmate connections could be over. And again, right, you can have a karmic soulmate, right? A soul contract, a soul lesson here. So I feel like that's what's ending. I do. These social interactions that you have with people, again, no matter what the relationship is, that shit is ending. And I feel like somebody here is clearly having conflict with that. But you know what it feels like to me? It feels like to me somebody was cool with the shit when they thought they had the upper hand. Somebody was cool with the shit when they thought they was going to shit on you. This is something kind of feel like to me. And now, because things aren't going according to how they planned it in their head, now they got an issue. And that's why I feel like somebody is. Like somebody wants to attempt to come back your way to maybe have some sort of final words with you or some sort of shit, even though what was said is done. Is the sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting here. Or someone could call themselves trying to attempt to repeat something because of the fact that your ass is over here with some money sort of, some sort of cash flow that's coming in for you. Okay? But your spirit team has already told you right here, your ancestors, this horizontal row, this shit gotta go. Whatever lessons it is that you took from this situation, you have learned them. So there's no need to repeat it. There's no need to repeat it. I feel like you're out of some sort of pattern here. Okay? And I also feel like with this energy coming out here as well too, due to the fact that you have gotten rid of some people here or some sort of energies that no longer belong, this is also putting you into the space, right, where these broad spectrum of individuals can come in as well too. Right? Again, it's kind of like a cup. If the cup is full and it's all murky and nasty looking and shit, how can we expect God to fill that cup up with anything else until we purge or clean out what's currently in it now? So I feel like you've done that work. You've done that work here. So ain't no going back. Going back for what? I got a third party coming out here. A third party. Why am I getting the vibe that there could be somebody here? I'm hearing instigator. Instigator or... That's what something feels like to me. That's the first thing that I heard. There could have been a third party situation as well too with a karmic masculine. Because I'm kind of getting a couple of different things. Like I'm getting friend groups here. I'm getting lovers here. Like I said, you can throw family in here as well too. Especially considering the ancestors are here. Those would be family members here. Okay. So put things where they need to go. But there could be somebody here who dealt with a third party here, a karmic masculine, okay? And somebody could be experiencing conflict with this person now as well too. Or they thought shit was going to be sweet when they got over here, and that's not exactly what the hell is going on. And then I do feel like there is something that's going on with some sort of instigator in a social group or a friend group here. It's like I feel like somebody wanted people to turn their backs on you or something like that. I feel like somebody's jealous of what it is that you do have, what you own, what you possess, even too before you get this influx in cash flow or abundance just in general here. I do. This thoughts card and this vertical row. Somebody was trying to think of a way to try to ruin your path or ruin your connections here. But I feel like versus this person ruining something, they just exposed everybody for who they are. Especially considering this karmic masculine being here with no shirt on. Exposure. So again, right, masculine and feminine energy, we're all composed of both. So I feel like there was somebody here, whether they're man, woman, them, or they, who was trying to create a level of dominance here when it came to like taking over. Or something. They didn't like the how people were receptive to you in this group, or some sort of vibes that I kind of feel like I'm getting here. Because even too, when you see the picture, you see it's two people in the front, and then the chick in the back is looking crazy. So whether your friend group was composed of men and women, or just men or just women, whatever the case may be, them, theys, somebody felt like an outsider. They felt like an outsider to a group. And it's like they wanted you to feel this way or something. And I don't feel like people were deliberately trying to make this person feel like an outsider, but they was just giving jealous vibes. That's what something feels like to me. What else here? And then the classic case of a third party, somebody, one of your man or one of your woman or some sort of shit like that. There's definitely motherfuckers here who don't like to see you happy. I just heard somebody feels like you got too much or something. Like you too blessed or some shit. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, I have bondage coming out here. Bondage. So whatever's going on with this third party does not want some sort of karmic masculine to come back in your direction here. Or again, there could be a friendship group here and they don't want these friends to like attempt to come back into your life or apologize to you or some sort of shit. But it something kind of feels like to me you've washed your hands with all of these people. Whether it's a romantic relationship, family members here, or a friend group. It just kind of feels like to me, you're over it. You're over it, or you're over something. Maybe even too, with this bondage card coming out, maybe you felt this type of way while you were around these people for a period of time. Like kind of lost in the sauce, or feeling like you couldn't speak up for yourself, or say how you really felt about something. And I feel like, again, you worked on that. Work, labor, efforts here in our vertical row. Because I feel like you used to have all these thoughts, or you would keep things to yourself or try to brush them off or try to move on. And that started to take a toll on what? Your health, your body. It's so funny. I did a personal reading yesterday and I was explaining to them how although we may not do something about it, the body takes the count. The body takes the toll. So you thinking you're sweeping something up under the rug, or it's not as important, or you're trying to make it seem that way, but your body is suffering. And that's why things start not functioning and organs are failing, and because you got a buildup that's occurring here. So I feel like for some of y'all, it's not just the fact of things that you want, but it's the fact that you're not trying to kill yourself, literally, by overexerting yourself and your energy. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, confirmation. I told you these people are jealous. They're jealous of you. They are. I don't give a fuck who this person is to you. They're fucking jealous. And I feel like that's what your ancestors have been trying to point out to you for the longest. Because I feel like whoever I'm reading for, you're a sweet individual. Or it's like, I feel like too, for a long time, it was like this energy of like, well, who would be jealous? Or why would they think that about me? Or I have the best of intentions. But it's literally people out here that will just hate you because you are sweet, or because you do have a light, or because you do. And the crazy thing about it is I feel like you was dimming your light in these settings as well too. So it's like people wasn't even seeing your full expression, and they was mad for the little bit that you was showing. It's like, damn. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, jealous of your fucking achievements. That's what I feel like. I feel like you've always kind of been like a boss, quote unquote. I do. And I feel like now that you're in this space, or again, where it's like you know exactly who you are, you're not taking no prisoners. You're not about to sit down. You're not about to crouch in the corner anymore. You're not about to just make everybody else fucking comfortable while you suffer in silence. You're not suffering in silence anymore. If you made it this far in the video, I want you to put in the comments, I'm not suffering in silence. I'm not suffering in silence. Be silent about what? I feel like motherfuckers wanted you to be silent. They like when you were silent. Or just going with the flow. Ain't no more going with the fucking flow, bitch. And no more. So if you can't handle the new version, or you don't like the version that talks and speaks up and say what the fuck they gotta say, well, I'm afraid our journey is what? R.I.P. It's ended. You know, a lot of these relationships, I feel like, were in your life to teach you these very exact lessons. And that's why they're faded and dead and fucking gone. It's like you've served your purpose. All this was meant to happen any fucking way, right? Ain't shit by happenstance. So it's almost like, again, thank you. But I'm going this way now. Like, those are the fucking vibes. Hello. Let me put that down in case that's my title. You know me. Hello. What else here, Spirit? What is this? I got a divination coming out here as well, too. So there could be several things going on here. You could be getting divination done, right, to see where it is that you're going, where you're headed, trying to get an idea about yourself and your growth, this unexpected money, right? Maybe some sort of soulmates or communities here that are coming in for you, okay? But this could also be whoever this karmic masculine is, right? Whether they're man, woman, whatever the case, getting a divination done on you. A third party is getting a divination done on you, possibly. Okay, you could be asking questions about your ancestors in your own divinations here as well, too. So people are checking in on you, like I fucking figured. So some of them, it ain't just by social media. They out here hitting up they fucking readers and shit. Like, hey, so what's going on with so-and-so? And it feels like to me, they want to hear dirt. That's what something feels like to me. But all they hearing about is good things here. Unexpected money here, new soulmates that are coming in for you. Well, how they feel about me? They offer your ass with the RIP, and that shit is killing their ass. With this conflict card coming out, they hearing about these achievements that you still making, things that are going to get better for you, I feel like. And these motherfuckers is jealous of the shit. Trying to hold you back with the bondage card. It's like, bitch, please, you can't hold me back. Ain't no holding me back. What else here, Spirit? What's this? I have North Node coming out here. So you're going towards your North Node energy. You on top of your shit. I don't know who I'm reading for, baby bop, but you're on top of your shit. These motherfuckers are trying to figure out how they can send you back in the other direction. Sorry, not fucking happening. What's at the bottom here, Spirit? Yeah, I got opposition coming out here. And it's so funny to me. Where is she at? The fucking hospital. We already see that with health concern coming out here. So for some of y'all, if there is anybody who is wishing some sort of health concern or issues on you, that shit is going right back to their ass. Some of these people, they're so filled with hate that that's all that they're going to generate back in their own lives any fucking way. Is more fucking hate. Okay. What else here, Spirit? I have an Ice King coming out here. Ice King. Usually when I get this card can mean different things for different people. But to me, Ice King and Ice Queen, when that shit comes out, it's to me people who are superficial. They only care about what they have. They only care about what they look like. They can try to use their words to hurt or to intimidate people as well too. And they're just cold. So this is what something kind of feels like to me. These are the people that you're getting rid of. Or people even too who thought that they were better than you. Or people who, in fact, do have more than you when it comes to maybe some form of money. Or when it comes to what it is that they have or own. But they still hating on your fucking ass. Motherfuckers really don't be happy. They be thinking that this money is supposed to fulfill them and all types of shit like that. And it don't. And then for somebody, they could be struggling or having some sort of conflict here with money coming in. So because they feel like that makes them who they are, it's like, oh shit, if I don't have this, I can't continue to flex on them. And I can't. It's just like, go away. Okay, so some sort of Ice King could be having issues with you, opposition here. Look at this. I have Real Love coming out. And let's do one more for the plot. I have Trusted coming out here. So you have new people who are coming into your life. And this Real Love, of course, the picture is depicting, two people here who are looking like they're romantically involved. This could hold true for you here as well too. Yeah, I knew it. You're going through a lot of changes here, okay? But love to me is going back to what I was describing in the beginning of the read, right? You just want love, universal love. You want that soulmate love, family, friends, lovers, in whatever way that it comes to you, okay? But it feels like to me, whoever these new people that are coming into your life, for the most part, You'll be able to trust these people. You're going to have connections that feel good, that feel like home to you. There's going to be a familiarity that I feel like you're going to resonate with when it comes to these people. So I feel like there's something here about getting excited. Again, continue to practice your discernment, okay? Because just because they knew don't mean that they're going to fucking like you either or rock with you either. They could be just trying to use you, or they feeling jealous or envious of you as well. It's like, who was this, or where did they come from, or why are they? So still be mindful. But I feel like you got some good shit headed your way, baby Bob. Whoever's reading this is, I am proud of you. You on top of your shit. Spirit, where you want me to go to next, honey lumpkins? I'm looking, I'm feeling, I'm thinking. Okay. Let's see. Let's do these. I'm kind of looking at these. There could be somebody here. You could be in the kitchen right now, or you just had your head in the fridge or some sort of shit. Look at this. I have passion and love coming out here when I split the deck, honey. I'm telling you, that's what you are concerned with. I'm taking it out. Spirit's like, take it out, honey. Take it out. Somebody, you could be 30, 37 here. Okay. There could also be something here about some sort of goal or something that you wanted to do when you were a teenager. Maybe you're fulfilling something here when it comes to that. Okay. But that's where your thoughts are residing right now. You just want love. There could be something here about a love potion as well, too. I don't know, some of you guys are doing glamour magic right now, or this was some sort of vibe I feel like I'm getting here. A touch of love sort of vibes I feel like I'm getting here. I am, like I'm smelling things, oils and colognes and incense and So your spirit team is letting you know, your ancestors are letting you know that you're down the pathway to love and passion. Okay? There's some sort of project you guys are working on right now as well, too. I'm telling you, there's something that you've been working on that is about to blossom. It's about to blossom. It's about to grow. I feel like you're also going to exceed your own expectations of whatever this thing is for you as well, too. So your spirit team is definitely telling you to keep going down this path, down this road here, okay? Whatever thoughts it is that you're having, daydreams, dreams, okay? Pay attention to those and implement that as well, too, okay? Spirit, what is health concern and obsession in the reverse? Health concern and obsession in the reverse. What's this clapping? I have divination coming out here. Bro. We got 2 divination cards coming out here. So again, you're not obsessed about health concerns anymore. Maybe there could be something going on that you found out about or heard about in a divination. Maybe you could have asked something here about your health or some sort of vibes like that. Okay? And maybe you were given some sort of information here, like this can improve for you or that can improve for you if you do X, Y, and Z. Okay? There's a chart here that I have in my phone. And you guys know everything in the body that you're experiencing an issue with, it all starts spiritually first. Okay? So, let me pull this up. And maybe if you guys can see it good enough, I would advise you to screenshot it as well too, so that you can see maybe what any of you guys were struggling with or are struggling with, to give you an idea of what it is that you need to be focusing on in a specific area. Where did it go? Okay, so this is the picture. Maybe hopefully you guys can see that and screenshot that. Okay, I'm going to hold it up just for a couple of seconds here. And you see each number corresponds to a part of your body here. Okay? And it'll tell you what's going on with yourself here in regards to why that body part hurts or why it's inflamed or why it's blase blue. Okay? So on the top of the divination card, we have a number 14. That's so fucking crazy. 14 is overextending to prove you're good enough. What does Spirit tell you? To stop overextending yourself. So maybe I feel like some of you guys were doing that here. Then we have 31. 31 on here is think power comes from controlling things. So maybe you were trying to control things here. Or it's like, you know what, let me just, stay like this so I don't ruffle feathers, or so that I don't, like a people-pleasing energy here. Okay, what number is on the obsession card? It's 83. There is no 83. But number 3 is blaming self, blaming others here. Self-guilt, made to feel guilty. Okay? And then let's look at number 8. Number 8 is passive-aggressive, judgmental towards yourself or others here. Okay? So maybe that could be some of the things that you were dealing with here as well too. And number 4. Oh, that is 4. 3 through 5 is blaming self, blaming others, feeling guilty, self-guilt, made to feel guilty. Okay? So I feel like those could be some of the things here that you guys were dealing with as well too. So I feel like by addressing these things, you address your health concerns. So I feel like you're using divination as a tool to help yourself, and these people are using divination as a tool to get all up in your business. Comfort, fucking mation, healing. You're using this as a tool to heal yourself. And I love that. Because, I have people who come to me for all different types of things when it comes to readings, but I especially love when people come to me about themselves versus other people. Or even if you do ask me about maybe other people, or like, what's going on with my relationship with so-and-so, or whatever the case may be, I feel like the questions that you ask that solely have to deal with yourself are the best ones to ask. Right? So I feel like, I don't know any other way to say that you're on top of your shit. But you are. I keep wanting to say that. You're on top of it. You're on top of it. You're on top of it. So I feel like maybe even to whoever you're getting readings done from, or whatever the case may be, stick to that person. Because I feel like they're helping you to heal. They're helping you to see things here, okay? It almost feels like to me it's like a form of therapy for you, if you will. Spirit, what is unexpected money and conflict? Unexpected money and conflict? So I have leadership coming out here. Yes. So you're stepping up to the plate is what something feels like to me. You are. But I feel like in one way or another, you've always kind of been a leader. Is what something kind of feels like to me, which is why maybe some sort of karmic felt some sort of way, some sort of karmic masculine or a third party, okay? In a love relationship or a friendship dynamic here, okay? Somebody they're having a conflict with the fact that you're not where they left you. Is the sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting. It's funny to me, there's also a moon on this leadership card as well too. So it's giving me two things. One is I do feel like somebody is hiding out in the fucking background, still checking in on you, obviously, right? Divination, all type of shit like that. But I also feel like somebody's very emotional as well too when it comes to this. You know what it feels like to me? It feels like to me somebody is having a conflict with their emotions. Like it feels like to me somebody knows that they did you wrong or they did you dirty, but then there's some sort of sick, twisted mindset I feel like they have where it's like, well, you deserve it or something. And then I feel like there's this thing that's going on where it's kind of like, well, maybe you didn't, but, that's how I felt at the time, so that's what I did. But now I'm kind of missing this person, but I'm not going to admit to that because, like, they're all over the fucking place. It's what something feels like to me. Yeah, somebody is having a conflict watching you grow here and fulfill your desires. Fertility and desire coming out here. Okay, so I'm just saying. There could be something going on here with the baby too. Maybe a karmic masculine could have had a child here, fertility, with a third party, and now they feel stuck. Now they feel stuck in bondage or some sort of shit like that. Or they know for a fact, like, oh, it's over between us. Or, maybe that is somebody's karma. Like you thought that you was going to play, divine feminine energy here. Again, no matter what your gender is, but you thought that you were going to play divine feminine and be able to come back over here? Absolutely the fuck not. I feel like for some of these people, whoever they are, like they tried to intentionally fucking hurt you, for real. Motherfuckers, some of them wanted to be you. Let's talk about it. Some of these motherfuckers want to be you. They wish that they were you. But, sorry, it's not fucking happening. Watermelon could be somebody's favorite fruit. I don't know, somebody you've had tomatoes most recently, broccoli, lettuce, okay? Maybe beets, okay? Spirit, what's work, labor, efforts, and ancestors? I feel feel like somebody feels like they should have stepped up to the plate for you as well, too. Maybe there could have been something about you wanting someone to step up to the plate. Leadership, create a family with them, fertility, because that was one of your desires. And at the time, they just felt like they were having so many conflicts and they just couldn't get it together or something like that. Somebody could have been having a conflict with their money as well, too. Or some sort of shit. But it's like they wasn't having no conflict with cheating on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, they could have been locking the fuck in when it came to, you know, showing up for you, showing up for themselves, but they were still goofing off. Is what something feels like to me. For some of y'all, be mindful as well, too. I don't know if you are in a real love, romantic connection right now, somebody that you're trusting. Again, change, someone who's different from what you've been involved in before. But there could even be something here about you being pregnant now for somebody. Take what resonates and leave the rest. You're with an actual soulmate here. And there could even be something going on where somebody's finding out about a pregnancy in a divination. Or maybe you made some sort of pregnancy announcement most recently and somebody is evil eyeing your shit. Some sort of third party here or a karmic masculine. Okay? So make sure you're protecting yourself and your children. Spirit, what is work, labor, efforts, and ancestors? I have memory coming out here, so you do. You're remembering who the fuck you are. Confirmation. Hello. Hello. I told you that. I told you that. And I do. I feel like there's something that's going on where you're venerating your ancestors. Because you know how they say, do this in remembrance of me. So it almost kind of feels like you're doing something in remembrance of your ancestors or you're celebrating them. For some of y'all, you could be visiting their grave sites as well too, like the ones that you did know in this lifetime as well. Right? Maybe you could be pouring some out for the homies or some sort of shit that I feel like I'm getting as well too. I do. Some of you guys, you could be getting prepared to spring clean. I'm seeing somebody cleaning up. Okay, you pulling out everything. You done pulled out your vinegar. Okay? You are getting to it. The window sills, the baseboards, the walls. Somebody is not fucking playing. There's something here I feel about recipes as well too. A cookbook can hold significance or some sort of recipes here that you learn from a grandmother or a grandfather. Natural remedies or something that I feel like I'm getting here. Maybe these could be things that you sell as well too. Work, labor, efforts. What is this? I have duality coming out here. Duality. Somebody could have had bananas most recently as well too. You know what it feels like to me? It feels like to me your spirit team has been helping you find yourself. Your yin and your yang is what something feels like to me. Because again, if you've removed yourself from some form of bondage here or playing small, it's like, you got to do the opposite, right? You got to change. So it's like you got that oomph behind you. You got that grr behind you as well too. And again, I tell y'all this all the time. You don't got to necessarily be a bitch or an asshole or whatever the case may be. But you got to know that certain times call for certain measures, certain movements. You got to know how to pivot, how to maneuver, how to shift. And I feel like that's what you've learned. You have worked on that. And it's like, I don't have to be soft and sweet all the time. I can tell it like it is too. I can speak up for myself too. After all, I love myself, right? I'm passionate about my being, where it is that I'm going. And now that I remember the plan, the mission, I'm going to stand on that shit. So it's almost like anybody who gets in your way, you knocking them out of the way is what something feels like to me. Spirit, what is karma and karmic masculine? For some of y'all as well too, y'all got some ancestors who might be some G's over here. Because it's funny to me, there's a caduceus on the duality card. It's like they giving you shit to help you heal yourself. But for some of them, they over here telling you what to do to other. You need to, like, some of them are warriors, honey. I don't know why I'm seeing pins and bananas, but I'm seeing pins and bananas, child. They done told you to cut his dick off, bitch. Fucking, or whatever the fuck is going on here, bitch, okay? Some of y'all are like, listen, grandma. Listen, you want me to do, wait, what? Yeah, fuck that motherfucker. This what you need to be doing. Okay? I'm just saying. Okay, take a resonates and lead the rest. Don't be mad at the messenger, honey. Spirit, what is karma and karmic masculine? Okay, I have energy coming out here. Energy. So yeah, you have beautiful energy around you. Like I said, I feel like you're getting your good karma. Okay, but this is all of the. If somebody is getting back what they put out, I'm telling you. Somebody is getting back what they put out. The energy that they put out towards you is what they're getting back. You want to be jealous and envious? Okay, somebody else is going to be jealous and envious of your ass. You want to put me in some form of bondage? Somebody going to put you in some form of bondage. You want health to be an issue for me? Well, health is about to be an issue for you. That's what something feels like to me. Somebody's literally just getting back what the fuck it is that they put out. Somebody, you mixing up something. You creating something. It's a whole pot right here. Shit, maybe somebody considered themselves trying to put you in some sort of pot as well too, to affect your health or some sort of shit, or to slow down your achievements here. Okay. Let me fucking tell it. I feel like whoever a third party is, if this is a love relationship that you had, somebody could be calling themselves doing spell work to some sort of karmic masculine here. Or some shit. To keep them there, bondage. It's like, that's cool by you. You don't care. I have grounding coming out here as well too. It's something going on here. It's funny to me. These are tarot cards right here. So that's the third mention here of divination being done. Whoever this karmic masculine is, I feel like they're going to receive some sort of divination here about you, about how they can best come back in your direction with this pathway energy coming out. I feel like that's what somebody ultimately wishes for, that they want to do. But it feels like to me, they feel like they need some sort of assistance or help to kind of influence the energy. So it's like, well, what could I do? So I don't know. I'm starting to feel like somebody is starting to kind of play in that spell work or some sort of shit. Not even maybe just you changing, but them trying to get you to change or some sort of shit. I have expectations here. Lust coming out here, okay, as well too. So maybe somebody's trying to take some sort of route here when it comes to their body or some shit. Versus, you know, probably making you lustful for them or thinking about them or some sort of vibes that I kind of feel like I'm getting here. Or hoping that they can visit you. The house was the next card there. So somebody hoping that they can tempt you by visiting your home and getting you to fuck them again or some sort of shit. Child. Spirit, what is soulmate and transition? Soulmate and transition. So I have clarity coming out here. Yeah, you're very clear about these connections or these soulmate contracts that you had. And I feel like it took you a little bit of time. It did. But again, you learned this lesson here. You've learned the things that you were avoiding. Or you know what else it kind of feels like to me? The things that you were... It's like you was kind of like picking up. You was picking up what your spirit team was putting down. But it's like maybe you didn't want to believe something. Like you didn't want to believe it. Or, nah, that can't be. Or maybe I could give them another chance. I mean, you know, they said it was a mistake. But this been like they 15th fucking mistake. Like this shit ain't no mistake. You're doing this shit on purpose at this point. So I feel like your spirit team's showing you the truth here. About who people are, how they feel about you, what their intentions are. I feel like it was a major eye-opener for you. And even, too, with this duality card in our horizontal row, that it actually exists. You feeling like people don't got nothing but love for you, and oh, yeah, people make mistakes, and oh, yeah, da-da-da-da-da. But these people, they didn't have love for you. Or they tried to disguise this energy of like, oh, they do got it, but it's really this. It's really that. I feel like some of these people, they was just never on your team for real. But they like being around you because of what you could do for them. Or the fact that you'll show up for them. Or you'll put yourself on the back burner to appease their ass. Like, no. It is. It's RIP to these soulmate connections and RIP to your old version. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, I have agreement coming out here. So you close out of these agreements. Hello. You close out of the agreement. Because again, right, you had to invite the energy in. At some point in time, you resonated with that energy. That's what I told you. You are not your old self anymore. Confirmation. You're not. So I don't know what these people want from you. Like I said, I feel like some of them want to come back into some form of agreement with you to maybe try to alleviate how they're feeling now or what it is that they're going through. But I feel like they're struggling with that shit. Some of these people still don't want to admit the fact that they harmed you or did you wrong, did you dirty, was trying to play games with you or trying to get other people to turn on you as well too. So I feel like there's something going on here where you don't have sympathy. I feel like you know how to ration out your empathy at this point in time. Like, I can be the empath. I can wear my heart on my sleeve. I can do all of the things. But you're not going to sit over here and try to play me for a fucking fool anymore either. Sorry, not sorry. It is what it is. Spirit, what is third party and bondage? Third party and bondage? What's this? I have regeneration coming out. Child. So somebody's trying to keep a tight lid on whatever this chaos is that they have created. I do. Like I said, I feel like from this pile, I am getting a third party to a romantic relationship and then a friend or some sort of shit like that. Somebody in a group that you were involved with. Somebody's trying to keep something exactly the way that it is. Or again, they're continuing to pay for some sort of spell work. This could be somebody here who considers himself wanting to be the leader of a group. Or something like that. I just like, we need to get Divine Collective out of here. Or I need to get them out of here so that I can get the attention that they're getting. Or something. And I do. I feel like somebody is going to get some sort of re-up on a spell to keep people away from you or to keep people in bondage or some sort of shit like that. It's like somebody wanting people to turn their back on you. That's what something kind of feels like to me. Yeah, I have communication at the bottom of the deck. So somebody's going to talk to some sort of priestess here. Somebody started getting into the head of other individuals. There could even have been something going on here where a third party was telling a karmic masculine to maybe even not trust you or some sort of vibes like that. Or that, oh, they shouldn't desire you, they should desire them. Or I can do it better than she can, he can, they can. And then I feel like there was some sort of like a way in which a friend could have been conspiring against you here. And I say friend very fucking loosely. Because I feel like this person was never really your friend for real. I do. It's like somebody who was creating some sort of play here or some shit. And it's like, yeah, this is when I'm going to do this. Or this is when I'm going to ... I do. I feel like it was somebody's intention to ruin several relationships for you. But I feel like all this did was help you get out of this energy of being peas in a pod. With people that you don't even need to be in the fucking pod with any fucking way. For some of y'all, these motherfuckers, they are. Like, they still hanging out with this individual or this person or this. I don't know. I've been getting that vibe again. A friend to all is a friend to fucking none. So maybe that's why some of y'all, you're not fucking with the group. It's like you still fucking with this person who intentionally did some shit to me. So why would I fucking rock with you? Spirit, what is jealousy and envy and achievement? Jealousy and envy and achievement? I have wholeness coming out here. So somebody was jealous of the fact that you're whole. You're whole. And I feel like the crazy thing to me about it is I feel like at the time, it might have looked like this, but I feel like you didn't even necessarily feel 100% whole at a certain time. Like maybe still feeling like you were missing something or trying to get something together but that's what something kind of feels like to me. I feel like you have that look. Like you the type of person, you don't look like what you've been through or what you're going through or something. That's what something gives me. But I feel like you now are actually in the space where things are balanced here. 33 adding to a 6. Somebody, you could be 33, 27, 28, 37, 29, 24, 67, 70, 55, 38. Heavy on the 30s. 52. Anywhere from like your late 20s to maybe like your early 60s. Possibly here. What else here, Spirit? There could also be something about a dream catcher. Maybe some of y'all, you're having dreams about these people as well, too. Or what they doing, or what they got planned up against you. Or you're trying to, like, decipher what happened in a dream. What else here, Spirit? They clapping. I'm gonna wait for a flip. I have purification coming out here. I knew it. Confirmation. Like I said earlier. So it ain't just your achievements. It ain't just, it's the fact that you're pure of heart. You are. And again, pure of heart doesn't mean perfect. But pure of heart is, I'm not out here trying to fuck off on nobody. I'm not trying to intentionally hurt anybody. I'm not trying to, like, you move from love. Again, you move from love. You're a light. And that's what somebody could not stand about you. They couldn't. And I feel like now somebody's thinking, damn, that person was the best thing I ever had. But shit, I want him back, but I can't admit it. But I mean, maybe I want them to try to come back to me so it can look a certain type of way. And you got these whack-ass friends over here. This whack-ass, third-ass party. Like, I feel like people, they know who you are. They know your true character. And that's why they feeling dumb. But at the same time, trying to hold back. It's just, Go the fuck away. For motherfuckers who act like they didn't care that much, again, they show up in your business. Spirit, what's divination in North Node? Divination in North Node? I have gratitude coming out here. So they hearing about how grateful it is that you are to be on your actual path now. Hello. Hearing about how grateful it is that you feel like you out of these connections as well, too. It's like people want to know how you feeling about them. And I feel like this is what they're finding out. Yeah, this person, they did. They loved you. They had love for you. They were very passionate about their connection with you. But they've been thinking to themselves, since you've been gone with the RIP energy, that, hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm grateful that I finally got clarity about this situation here. Because I knew, what? I'm not going to be able to grow with these people anymore. I'm not going to be able to have my desires met if I continue to be a follower instead of a fucking leader in my life. So, matter of fact, I'm done. That's what something feels like to me. And these people, they just... So, wait, that's how they feel? Wait, run that back. So, you sure they're not feeling, they're not sad or upset anymore? Or, No, I'm not seeing that. Somebody could be 41, 36. What else here, Spirit? Or 23. Yeah, they in abundant energy. We got grapes coming out here, honey. Okay. No, actually, they're in abundant energy. Okay. They're on to the next. Yeah. So, was there anything else that you wanted me to, because there's, yeah. Like, these people they don't know what to think. I have transition coming out here. Yeah, transition, change. Same energies coming out at the bottom of this deck here. And then we have transition on the table already with the RIP energy. Something is over. It's like the relationship is over. No second chances. Third, fourth, fifth, sixth chances. It ain't no way that you're going to get back over here. Or regenerate some sort of energy or try to communicate or talk to me. You don't want to talk to these people. This is how you're keeping your vitals in check. Your energy in check. Your literal vitals here with the health concern card that's coming out. And that's why I'm saying I know some of y'all not playing with the fucking energy anymore. And I feel like there's something going on. It's like, listen, bro, we not like 22 anymore, 23 anymore. We're not fucking, you know what I'm saying? I'm not doing that back and forth shit with you anymore. That it's not serving me, and it ain't serving you either. Even though this is where you want to reside, but it's not serving us. So you already know at this point in time, doctor's orders. I can't let that shit affect me anymore. What else here, Spirit? I have tranquility coming out here. Yeah, you trying to keep the peace. Again, if it ain't no reason for you to be all upset and got your panties or your boxes in a briefs or in a bunch here, why am I? And then one more for the plot. I have stimulation coming out here. This is what you're looking for. People who can stimulate your mind here. Okay, maybe for some of y'all, your body parts, just depending. Okay, but that's what you're looking for, is real conversation. It's what something feels like to me, not surface level bullshit. Courage is up underneath the stimulation card. And it feels like to me you have the courage now to stand on exactly how it is that you're feeling. Can't nobody shift you, change your mind, or nothing like that. There could be something here about something that you had most recently, some sort of spicy food as well too. Or some sort of like tomato sauces or some sort of shit that I feel like I'm getting here. Okay. But I do. It's like you want to be involved in things that feel good, that make sense to you. Things that also challenge you, but in a way where it's challenging your mind, helping you to grow, learning new things, trying new things. Like, that's what something feels like to me. You're all about the new. I like the energy. Let's see. What tarot deck should we go into? I don't want to get you, Simba Pooh. Let's see, what's at the bottom? Look at that. I have the Lovers. Come on now. This is the agreements that you're trying to make. Yep, look at that. The Knight of Swords coming out here. So somebody is coming in. Somebody's coming in to speak or to talk to you. Okay, out of these broad spectrum of individuals here. You got some good shit coming your way. Maybe even two people who do want to work with you, right? Honest people here, clarity, agreement to work labor efforts. Okay. I feel like there's something going on too where somebody sees your consistency. Or again, how much it is that you love yourself. So it's like they want to be with people, like I'm hearing great minds think alike. So it's like they want to be with people who they feel like share the same common interests or goals as them. Okay? Spirit, what is thoughts, pathway, love, and passion? Thoughts, pathway, love, and passion coming out here. Thoughts, pathway, love, and passion. So I have the King of Cups coming out here. So you could be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Obviously, you don't have to be. Everything is energy here, okay? But it is. You are emotionally safe, sound, grounded here, okay? There could be something about the water as well for you too. I don't know if you've been lakeside, beachside, pond side, or whatever the case may be. Or getting into nature has also been something here that has helped you to heal. I'm also hearing about hydrating yourself, making sure that you're drinking water. Maybe you're drinking more water here, okay? But there's something here about you wanting to feel fulfilled. Again, feeling fulfilled, loving life, enjoying life. It's like you're choosing yourself first here. Okay, the Page of Swords is here at the bottom of the deck as well too. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. So I feel like this is just more confirmation as well too. Diagonal road divination that people are looking into you, watching you. Okay, again, the karmic masculine or a third party here from some sort of group or friendships here or some sort of shit. But like I said, I feel like what you're looking forward to is this path that you're going down. Again, what are my passion projects? What are the things that I'm passionate about when it comes to myself? Maybe even other people and how it is that they decide that they want to love me or choose to love me. And do I want to be here for it? Okay. And I feel like it's new for you as well too with the Page coming out, right? What else here, Spirit? I have the Hermit coming out here, Virgo energy. So you are. There's something here about you don't mind maybe having to spend some time alone as well too. I feel like you enjoy your alone time, For some of you guys, there could have been some sort of codependency here as well too that you kind of felt like you went through when it did come to friends or lovers or family members here. But I feel like, you know, separation again brings elevation. Isolation breeds transformation. And I feel like there's something going on where it's like you had to separate or you had to part or some sort of vibes like that. Like, it's okay for me to have to be alone or be by myself during a specific period of time. Because again, I feel like it brought you some sort of knowledge or wisdom here that you got from your ancestors in this alone time. Right? Again, this clarity energy here, things that you need to let go, people that you need to let go of. Okay? For some of you guys, maybe you have been thinking about letting go of a particular job that you're working here as well too. There could be a job here that's affecting your health or some sort of shit like that. So you've been thinking about what your next steps or your next moves are in regards to that as well too. What else here, Spirit? And it's funny to me as well because those are still 3 different people here, right? The King, the Page, and the Hermit coming out here. So there's definitely some sort of group activity that I feel like that you were involved in. And if you will, I feel like you were the heart of the group or the one who had the most heart here. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, look at that. We got another person coming out. That makes for 4 people. King of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sag energy coming out. So I feel like for the most part here, you're still a very sweet individual. Again, you're pure of heart coming out down here. But I feel like that King of Wands energy that's coming out has a lot to do with the fact that you're actually doing the work now, or you're standing up for yourself now. You're showing and proving. And not that you have anything to prove to other people, but to prove to yourself here. Like, I am exactly who the fuck I think I am. I am who I say that I am. And my behaviors need to correspond to those statements or these agreements here. There could be something here about the book, the 5 agreements. Is it the 5 agreements, the 4 agreements? Something. I got it over there on the bookshelf as well too. I think it's the 5 agreements. So you're making agreements here, I feel like, with yourself. There could be something literally here where you wrote it down and you signed it. Like, this is what is important to me. So I feel like it's also important to you to have community. But with this Hermit coming out, it's also giving me the vibe of, I know when to take a break or when to step back. Or if it's not fucking rocking with me anymore, it's not serving me anymore, I know how to remove myself now. Instead of sitting in an energy that is just bringing me down. Spirit, what is health concern, obsession in the reverse, healing and divination? Health concern, obsession in the reverse, healing and divination. So yeah, I have the 8 of Wands coming out here as well too, okay? So yeah, I feel like you were headed towards some sort of major issue here is what something kind of feels like to me. Because the 8 of Wands is travel, it's communication, but it's kind of giving me both. I feel like you heard something in a divination. You heard something from a doctor here as well too. That it was kind of like, okay, you're going down a certain type of road here. And if you don't fix this or turn this around, this isn't going to, this might not turn out so well. Yeah, confirmation. I have the 9 of Cups coming out here in the reverse. So obviously, if the 9 of Cups in the upright is wish fulfillment, you didn't want to fulfill no sort of health concerns here. That ain't a wish of nobody's. Don't nobody wish to be sick or wish to have problems. So you were like, fuck no. And it's so funny to me because considering that that's coming out in the reverse with these negative energies here, jealousy and envy in our vertical road, somebody was wishing this shit on you. Somebody was wishing for your health to fail you. It's like something got to go wrong with this person. Like I said, they looking at you like you don't have no problems and everybody got fucking problems. But it's like, well, something got to go wrong with this person. Like, I just don't understand. It seems like they're just, life is always happy-go-lucky. And some of y'all might be the type of people too where you don't be sharing all of your problems or what's going on with you. One, out of the fact that I feel like for some of y'all, you was already starting to pick up weird energy. So it's like, can I even trust you with this shit? And then 2, maybe not wanting to be a burden to certain people. Right? You the friend who, again, is trying to help people. The lover that's trying to help people. The da-da-da-da-da. Motherfuckers ain't really asking you what's going on with you any motherfucking way. But it's like, okay, well, let me not, because they always want to come to you for the advice. And they always want to come to you for the... It's like, listen, bro. What else here, Spirit? So I feel like you started to really dig deep. Dive deep here into your health. And maybe some of these things on this table could be what you've incorporated, right? Eating more berries. We got carrots here. I mean, potatoes obviously are a starch and all type of shit here. There could be things on this table that you started to eat less of as well, too. So, again, take what resonates and leave the rest here. Grapes, strawberries, okay? Uh-oh, I'm dropping the cards here, child. I got the 5 of Pentacles that came out here as well, too. So, yep. And you see it's 2 people on this 5 of Pentacles card, so it is. Whoever you was roaming with, they were wishing these sort of health concerns on you. You around people who are just pulling from your energy constantly. And then, like I said, I feel like this was affecting your money as well, too, in some sort of way. Especially considering now that your energy is regenerated or you're revitalized, you got unexpected money coming out here. So I feel like your divine team here was like, listen, we done made a lot of assessments of what's going on around you, and we trying to show you what's going on. So are you going to continue to comply to where it is that you are now, or are you going to shake some shit up and change? Yep. I have the Knight of Wands coming out here. Aries, Leo, Sag. You say, you know what? I'm going to take control of my own life, my own path, and start to show up for myself. And I don't care how it makes other people feel. I do. And like I said, I feel like whoever these people are that have been helping you, maybe whoever a doctor is or a nutritionist, holistic doctor, reader, Reiki healer, whoever it is that you consider yourself going to, I will continue to, incorporate these people into your healing journey because I feel like they're actually helping you. Okay? Spirit, what is unexpected money, conflict, leadership, fertility, and desire? Unexpected money, conflict, leadership, fertility, and desire. Woo! Not the devil coming out here, child. I got Capricorn energy coming out. Well, I am getting 2 things because the devil isn't just always negative energy, right? I feel like there's something that's going on here. One, where the devil, again, is Capricorn. We know Capricorn to be who? The boss, the CEO, wealth, the leader, right? So I feel like in one way or another, people might be considering you, right, to be the devil now or be the villain now. I did a reading on that not too long ago as well, too. Some people could even be considering you to, be working with the devil or some sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting here to get some sort of money or to get to the path, down this pathway it is that you're going now. But that's far from the case, okay? I just feel like people are seeing, again, duality, another side of you that shows them that you don't fuck around about you now. I feel like also this devil is speaking to the fact that this conflict energy is coming out here. This is what these people are playing with. Again, they're jealous and envious of you. They're trying to put you in bondage or keep somebody in bondage away from you. Right? The devil don't want you to go towards your north node. The devil wants you to go towards your south node. Go back to the way things used to be here. Come on, don't you want to go back? Hell no, you don't want to go back. Go back for what? It's like, let me tempt you. Let me tempt you with this karmic masculine here. No, let's not. And again, there could even be something here about sex. I do, sex. Like I said, somebody, you could be pregnant, or maybe a third party got pregnant, or some sort of shit like that. The devil to the fertility card here. I have the 7 of Pentacles coming out here as well, too. Okay? So it is. Some sort of devil here is watching you grow, seeing you grow. Like I said, I feel like this dual part of you is also helping you to grow as well, too. But I feel like that's more confirmation that you've invested into yourself, which is why you're reaping the benefits of what it is that you've put in. You're reaping what you've sown here, which is why this unexpected money is coming out. Okay? Somebody is. They hate seeing you grow, honey. Yeah, I got the Queen of Pentacles coming out. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This could be their sign or your sign, but somebody's hating to see you grow. They are. And I feel like you're also going to be a good steward of your money. Stewardess here. However it is that you like to look at it. I feel like that's why God is getting ready to pour more into your life or give you more. Because I feel like you are also getting a hold on what things do tempt you or what impulses it is that you do have. Right? What else here, Spirit? Yeah, look at that. The Queen of Cups coming out. And we got a fucking match. The King and the Queen of Cups. So I feel like this is speaking to your, again, your yin and yang energy. It is that you have found within yourself. But I feel like this is also speaking to as well too the unexpected new soulmate connections that are coming in for you. The Queen of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles. I'm sorry, the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups. You got the Queen of Wands here. You got the King of Cups coming out here. So I feel like you're going to have a pretty solid group around you. People who are, again, passionate. They love what they do. They love themselves, who they are. The other people around them as well, too, who help them to become better versions of themselves. It feels like to me, whatever community or group that you're getting ready to step into next is solid as fuck. That's what something feels like to me. It really does. It feels good. Yeah. Yeah, look at that. At the bottom of the deck here. The Emperor, the Page of Wands, and the Star. I'm not going to take them out, but that's some solid ass fucking energy. Spirit, what is work, labor, efforts, ancestors, memory, and duality? What is this? So I have the Nine of Swords coming out here in the reverse. Yep. So I feel like the more that you started to work on this, your anxiety went down. Your stress went down. Again, maybe not being in a bed or a hospital bed or feeling sick anymore. All it took for you to do, maybe some of you guys were focused on meditation here as well too. But I feel like there was a lot of shadow work that was involved here. Because the Nine of Swords is usually seen as a card, right? It's dark, it's nighttime, all of the vibes here. Maybe that could have been a time of day where you did start to do this work. Maybe that was the most free time it is that you had in your day as well too. What is this? I have the Seven of Swords coming out here. Yeah. And you know what else it kind of feels like to me as well too? One is, you know, I talk about self-sabotage with the Seven of Swords. So I do feel like your ancestors were kind of challenging you, right? Are you, again, going to continue to comply to this? Are you going to continue to self-sabotage when you know how you feel about it, or you've seen it with your own two eyes, or we showed it to you in a dream, or we exposed this individual to you, right? Spirit exposed these betrayals, these secrets. Because again, we got communication right here in this fucking vertical row. We got 3 sword cards here and the actual communication card. So it was a lot of chitter chatter, a lot of shit that was going on behind your fucking back. And then what? Motherfuckers thought that you wasn't going to find out about it? Or again, this friend here, whoever was orchestrating this shit, it was like, well, I want this to happen on this day, or go down at this moment, or da-da-da-da-da. It was. I just feel like it was a lot of background shit going on. And it all finally ended up getting exposed to you. I do. So your ancestors was like, hell no, not our child. I know that's right. The Ten of Pentacles coming out here. Your family was like, fuck that shit. Fuck that. You deserve the world. You deserve the Ten of Pentacles. Good people, good friends, good lovers. More money than you could fucking count. This is the sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting. That's what you deserve, and you know that you do. You know that you do. I feel like you're also breaking generational curses here as well too, with the Ten of Pentacles coming out. It's not like you're just doing it for yourself. You're doing it for past generations, and I feel like the generations to come here as well. I feel like you know that it's not just about you. It's what something feels like to me as well too. You know that something is not just about you anymore. And I do. I feel like there's something that's going on, like I said, where somebody wanted to stab you in the back because of who it is that you are, maybe where you come from, or what it looks like that you do have, or something like that. But again, even if you did come from a space where it's like, okay, I didn't really have too many like money problems per se, but you still got other shit that's going on with you. Or again, like I said, some of y'all, maybe you do come from a family here that loves you and cares about you and all the things, but you got some other issues. Or again, maybe y'all had the money, but you were emotionally neglected, or, you know, spiritually neglected, like whatever the case may be. I do. I just feel like there's something going on here where you're the type of individual, like I said earlier, you don't look like what you've been through, or you know how to keep it together, or some sort of shit like that. But I do feel like there was also a removal of your mask in that manner as well too. Like, I'm not about to keep sitting up here making people think that like, oh, it's cool, and it's not fucking cool. Like, fuck that. What else here, Spirit? I have the Knight of Pentacles coming out here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This kind of starts to feel like to me the disappearing energy. I do. There's something here about you slowing down. Slowing down, paying attention to the people, the places, your environment here. Again, going more into hermit mode in this vertical row here. And I feel like the more that you started distancing yourself, that's when the truth started to be illuminated here. Even too, depending on a certain situation or some sort of acts here, betrayal against you, it was just kind of like, that person did that shit on purpose. Or they were intentionally trying to fucking hurt me. Or, you know, or why would they believe that about me? Why would they agree with that person? Or, you know, whatever the situation might be for you. But I do feel like you started to kind of pull back. It's the sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting. Maybe it's where you were showing up as this King of Cups or King of Wands for other people versus yourself. It was like, let me start to show up in Knight form. Then all of a sudden you became in the Page form. And then it was Hermit mode. I'm bye. Spirit, what is karma, karmic masculine, energy, and grounding? Karma, karmic masculine, energy, and grounding. I have the Four of Swords coming out here. So somebody is sitting down. I do feel like, of course, this speaks to the fact that you've recovered here. I'm really happy about that. The health concerns, you've recovered some sort of health concerns. It is confirmation. It's something you don't have to worry about anymore. Because you took the time, you slowed down, you paid the fuck attention here. But I feel like whoever this karmic masculine is, it's funny to me, she's sitting in the bed with her hand over her head like this. So somebody feels like they're doomed or something. That's what I just heard, doomed. It's funny to me, it's Four Swords like above her. Somebody feels like they dug their own grave or something. But I guess so. The RIP card here is a grave. Yeah, somebody, it feels like to me, somebody, it's like they don't want to admit it though. Like they don't want to admit that they dug their own grave here. I got the Page of Cups coming out here. And then I also have the Two of Swords coming out here. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Somebody doesn't want to admit the fact that they dug their own grave. Because remember, like I said, it's like somebody wants to come back to you and apologize or speak to you. They want you to accept some sort of cup here or some sort of offer. But then it's also, too, with the Two of Swords coming out in the reverse, it's like, but nah, I'm not going to do it. Or, again, maybe if I can try to influence something through this divination that I'm getting done, maybe some sort of spell work could help or some shit. And then again, going in our diagonal row, whoever this third party situation is to this person, they don't want them, like I said, coming back to you, trying to apologize or give you love offers or whatever. They want them to stay up in the bed next to their ass. So it's like, how can I turn these thoughts off about divine feminine or divine masculine? Flip it, rub it up, and smack it. Okay? But how can I, reverse this energy? It's what something kind of feels like to me. Or keep the energy where it is that it's at. Where it is that I have this person. Okay? Because it's funny to me, even in this friendship dynamic, I feel like whoever this person is that caused this issue or was an instigator or some sort of shit, they're happy that you're not around anymore. Or they're happy that they're not seeing you anymore here. Two of Swords in the reverse, because again, she's blindfolded. So it's like somebody is happy, like, I'm happy this person ain't around anymore. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, I have the Seven of Wands coming out here. So I do. It's like it wouldn't matter if this person tried to come to you anyway. This person, these people, this group, whoever these old motherfuckers is, because you got your fucking boundaries up. You blocking the hell out of this shit. Blocker, blocker, blocker. Might even have some of these hoes on the block list. This is what something kind of feels like to me. It's like you can't come back over here any fucking way. If you wanted to, you didn't want to. You want to today, but tomorrow you don't. You don't know what the fuck you want to do. These motherfuckers, they all over the place. But you have clarity on where it is that you're going or what you expect, what you want. So you're not fucking with this shit anymore. You're not. Bye. The fuck? Spirit, what is soulmate, transition, clarity, and agreement? Soulmate, transition, clarity, and agreement. I have the Page of Pentacles coming out here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. So yeah, y'all know how I feel about pages as well too. Obviously, they're new people. They're children. They are individuals who might be uninformed, but they're excited about what they're headed towards. But I also feel like the page is the lowest level of fucking energy. You wasn't really getting shit from these people for real. Like I said, you got the lesson. You walked away with some sort of gems here that you were supposed to have. But you was fucking off with people who wasn't going to be in your life for too much longer any fucking way. Or they always had an expiration date is what something feels like to me. It is. That's what the fuck you're clear on here. Yeah, I got the Four of Pentacles coming out here. You're not holding on to these connections, these relationships anymore. 4 of Pentacles in the reverse. Holding on to it for what? It ain't nothing to be held on to. Well, just that little bit, that little page of fucking Pentacles. When you operating in your Queen of Pentacles energy, your Queen of Cups energy. And I'm telling you, it is. It's something about a kid here. It is. Because the Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups are known to be mothers. A page is a child. So there it is. The Devil here. And again, I've told y'all on several occasions, I have a couple of decks where the 7 of Pentacles is a pregnant woman. So somebody here, you're pregnant or something. Or like I said, a third party got pregnant. For some of y'all, you could be somebody's baby mom and so is this third party or some sort of shit like that. So she caught herself trying to compete against you or some shit. And it's like, I don't want that damn devil back, bitch. You can fucking have him, her, them, they, whatever the fuck. Because I don't want it. You like, all right, the only agreement we got is this child support agreement, or like, that's what something kind of feels like to me as well, too. Okay. What else here, Spirit? You like, ain't shit to be had, honey. Ain't shit to be had. Yeah, look at this. You ain't sad about it. 5 of Cups coming out in the reverse. It's like, I feel like somebody want to make you feel some type of way too or something. Like they want to rub some shit in your face or look at me, I got your man, I got your woman, or we got kids too, bitch, or, you know what I'm saying, I got you eliminated from the group, or I got, bitch, you were just a part of the fucking process. I wasn't supposed to be in the fucking group anymore. Or I'm not supposed to be with this man, this woman, this, them, they, any fucking more. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay. And even if at some point in time you were holding on to those feelings, right? And I feel like initially maybe like, damn, like that's how it is, or that's how you gonna do me, or shit. But you don't give a fuck anymore. Like I do. It's like, and that's what they finding out again in this fucking divination. You don't give a fuck anymore. You don't. Just like I do. I feel like somebody's really like, oh, you working on yourself. Thank you, Death, Scorpio. You don't give a fuck anymore, baby Bob. It's been real. It's been fucking real. Gotta go. The fuck? Okay. Absolutely the fuck not. You on your little horse here. You up out of the way. And this motherfucker's down here begging and pleading and looking all what you kind of ways and shit. That's what I'm saying. Where the fuck this person is, they don't know what the fuck they want to do. They want to come back and beg and plead, or they just want to say fuck it, or they want to be mad about it, or they want to come back and fuck you too. They're conflicted. Talk about conflict. They're fucking conflicted. Not just the fact that they having conflict with seeing you grow without them. They're literally conflicted. Hot and cold. Yes and no. Keep that shit over there. Okay, God don't move from confusion. And you're not confused. Spirit. What is third party bondage, regeneration, and communication? Third party bondage, regeneration, and communication. So I got the Knight of Swords coming out here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So somebody just couldn't wait to go and flap their fucking gums is what something feel like to me. I'm telling you, especially if this was like a friend dynamic or some sort of shit like that. Like somebody did. They thought they was like spilling some sort of beans on you, or I feel like something was an elaborate ass lie. That's what something kind of feels like to me. That's what something feels like to me, or something. I got a Page of Wands down here as well too. Maybe a fire sign could have been involved. I have the Ace of Pentacles coming out here. Yeah, it is. Somebody was going to spread some sort of information about you. Like they had some sort of news about you. Because again, the Ace of Pentacles isn't always just money for me. It's gems. It's gems. So somebody thought that they was putting something down. Like, listen, you won't believe this shit. Or I got to tell you this. Or so-and-so said this. Like, what the fuck are you even talking about? And I feel like if this is a third party to a romantic connection, it was something about spitting some shit in this karmic masculine's ear about, oh, they could do it better. Or you should go with them. Or you should da-da-da-da-da. Like, bitch, please. But this person is seeing this as one of the worst decisions that they done made in their life because now they feel stuck over here with you. Okay. That's what something kind of feels like to me. What else here, Spirit? I have the Five of Swords coming out here in the reverse as well, too. So I feel like something ended up going on here where it was kind of like, okay, well, if that's what you want to believe, or I'm going to let you believe that. I feel like you didn't try to fight for something on the way out either, no matter what these relationships are for you. That's what something kind of feels like to me. You're not fighting to keep nobody in your life. I feel like there was a level at some point where you did care, like I said initially, but then it was just kind of like, fight for what? If that's what you want to believe, believe it. Or if that's what you want to say about me, then say that shit. Like, I don't give a fuck anymore. Like, you stop giving a fuck. Yeah, it's something here about focusing on yourself. I have the King of Pentacles here with the Six of Pentacles coming out. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And again, there goes the match. The King and the Queen of Pentacles coming out. So you are. When I tell you you are, your duality here, you're not fucking playing. I keep saying it. You aren't fucking playing. You say, okay, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and just balance the scales here. This is what something kind of feels like to me. Fuck what y'all's talking about. If you going to let somebody feed you some shit, because again, on the Six of Pentacles, right, it's somebody giving these people like a gift. Or on the traditional card, it's somebody giving to like homeless looking people money or some sort of shit like that. So it's like, I mean, if that's what you want to, cool. But yeah, absolutely not. So it's like you took some sort of power back here. Is what something feels like to me. Definitely heavy on the grapes, because there's grapes on this guy's jacket. Well, really, that's not a guy. This is a woman. The modern witch is, I think, pretty much all women or some sort of vibes like that. But again, whatever it is that you resonate with, okay? Because then over here, we have grapes here. Yeah, grapes, berries. We got berries here as well, too. Black berries, black mulberries. So it could be something about that food in particular. Okay? But I'm telling y'all too, I feel like whoever this friend was, somebody was mad because they feel like you was already getting money or some shit. The Six of Pentacles, the King of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles. I feel like maybe for some of y'all, you were already having maybe even some sort of come up while you were around these people or in these friendships or these groups or communities or some sort of shit. Because then we got three kings right here. King of Cups, King of Wands, and the King of Pentacles as well too. Shit, for some of y'all, if this is a real love, like a romantic relationship that's coming in for you as well, you damn near got an emperor on your hands. It's what something feels like to me. And then we got two queens coming out here as well too. I like this energy. Spirit, what is jealousy and envy, achievement, wholeness, and purification? Jealousy and envy, achievement, wholeness, and purification. So I have the Six of Swords coming out here. You know what it feels like to me? Somebody thought that you was going to need them or something. Why am I getting that vibe? Like you say, you know what? Fuck it. Y'all want to be jealous or envious of me and my fucking achievements? Well, I'm going to go the fuck on. And I feel like when you move the fuck on to your calmer waters, right, that's when you actually became more whole. Because I feel like you thought at some point in time, before even maybe some sort of drama took place or some shit, that by you holding on to these people, that's what would make you whole or make you. But you found out that actually moving on, moving away, getting the fuck on was how you could cleanse the energy here, purify your energy. Okay? Yeah, there goes the King of Swords coming out here. So that's a whole emperor. You're an emperor here or boss here. Okay? You call the shots or you make the moves here. So I feel like you're standing in truth. Not just on business, but in truth here. And very clear about who it is that you are and what it is that you stand for. And I feel like there's something here about your throat chakra or you being vocal now. Whereas you weren't before. Because even over here in this vertical row, we got the Page, we got the Knight, we got the Five of Swords here, the Seven of Swords, the Nine of Swords. So even if at some points in time you kind of felt like you did want to express something or you did want to say something, again, I felt like you just kind of refrained from it. Because it's like, you know what? I'm not even going to take it there. But then it got to a point where I feel like you said, I got to take it there. What the fuck do I look like holding on to this shit and y'all like getting off scot-free or something or, you know? And I feel like there's something here that kind of put the nail in the coffin. Like I said, with someone or some shit like that or a group here. It's almost like this energy. I'm not putting up that shit anymore. I can't do that anymore. Thank you. You're like, I'm not about to be in this bondage anymore. Eight of Swords. We already got bondage here in this fucking vertical row. You did. It's like, what the fuck am I holding back for? And it is. I'm telling you, somebody is still wanting maybe a King of Swords to be held back from you. This could be this karmic masculine here. Okay? But again, you don't give a fuck. But see, I told you, that's even more confirmation with the way that these cards are laying out. Somebody went in another direction thinking that they was going to be on top of their shit, or this person was going to be all of that for them, or something, or somebody will be a better friend, a better lover, a better whatever the fuck, and now they feel stuck over there. They do. And they mad to see you still continuing to shine, continuing to thrive here. And get over them. I feel like that's why this person is essentially upset too. Not even just the fact that your finances are going well still or doing even better, but the fact that you're over them. Like somebody was hoping like you'll still be tripping or you'll still, again, feel some type of way. But you fucking don't. You don't give a fuck. Yeah, I have the 3 of Pentacles coming out here. And they're still over here in this energy of like, oh, well, you know, I want to work it out, or we could work it out, right? But I don't know, should we and shouldn't I? But this is what I feel like is also a part of that, maybe like spell work somebody's trying to do here after receiving some form of divination. It's like somebody wants you to hold that thought process. Like, okay, maybe they'll come back to me and realize it's calmer waters over here, and they'll want to work it out with me. I feel like somebody is for real trying to do that. Trying to make that happen or some sort of shit, yeah. Bottom of the deck, I heard confirmation, 8 of Pentacles. Only work you focus on is your passion projects. Okay? So I feel like somebody here is really trying to commit some sort of acts here against you in so many fucking words to get you to come back. To make it look different or something. Like, oh, they wasn't checking for you. You the one who checking for them. Bitch, please. Spirit, what is divination, North Node, gratitude, and abundance? Divination, North Node, gratitude, and abundance. Yep, look at this. This is what they finding out about 9 of Pentacles. You sitting motherfucking pretty. Hello. Doing your thug thizzle on your own. And for some of them, maybe some people want to know, maybe a lover here as well too. Like, are you single or are you? For some of y'all, you are with this 9 of Pentacles coming out. But you damn sure about to get ready to get into a real love connection. So it won't be for too much longer. It's what something feels like to me for some of y'all. But you are. She's also in the garden. The garden in Lenormand is like public, it's fame, it is attention here. So that's why I was getting also that vibe too of some of y'all content creators or influencers or some sort of vibes like that. That could help you here with your money here. Like I said, 6 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, the 8 of Pentacles, 3, and then the King of Pentacles in this horizontal row. People will want to work with you. Transactions here. I feel like you are meant to work with people or something. Confirmation, the Ace of Swords coming out here. So maybe even too, for some of y'all who are thinking about that, that's the path that you need to be going on. Spirit is trying to open up doors for you in that area or that arena here. So start to put your content out. Believe in yourself. Trust in yourself. Right? This is the new you, the new and improved version of you. So it's about that time to, you know, continue to do things in this arena or this avenue here. Is this something feels like to me? But it's hurting somebody to hear the fucking truth. They didn't want this to be the truth. Oh, fucking well. They didn't want this to be the truth. I got the Fool coming out here. Yeah, your ass is gone. Aries energy. You off into you in your new timeline. You just are, baby. Bye. Bottom of the deck here is the Knight of Cups, and then I also have the 3 of Wands coming out here with the fucking Moon. Remember I told y'all the Moon was sticking out to me on this leadership card? So it is. Somebody they in the background. They feeling real emotional and shit about the fact that everything you want is coming into you. Like I said, love offers are coming in, romantic, platonic. Okay, with the 3 of Wands coming out here. Your ass is sitting real fucking pretty right now, baby. Ooh, look at this energy. Damn. I got the Magician coming out here, the Empress. I got the Strength card, and I got the 2 of Cups coming out here. It don't get no fucking better than that. It really doesn't. It doesn't. I'm telling you, somebody's in the background watching this shit. They see you manifesting here. Okay? They see you being an alchemist in your life. God is giving you all the tools here to become this Empress or Emperor here. You're confident. You developed yourself. Where I feel like you're at a point now where the past doesn't even matter to you anymore. And you're meeting these like-minded people. Look at that. I got the 3 of Cups after the 2 of Cups. And then I also have the Justice card coming out here as well too. Libra energy. So you getting ready to have a good time with brand new fucking people. After you did this hard-ass fucking work to get here. Hello. The Wheel of Fortune here. I have the 10 of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune coming out here. And also the Queen of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. So it's like as long as you stick to the 2 of Wands here, stick to the plan, you fucking chilling. That's what something feels like to me. You're fucking chilling. And there goes another match. The King and the Queen of fucking Swords coming out. So I love this fucking energy, y'all. Let's see who's resonating with this reading. You on top of your game, baby, Rock. What's going on here, Spirit? Who's resonating with this reading? Of course, if your zodiac sign isn't called, it doesn't mean it don't resonate. But these are just the signs that are resonating most. But I always encourage you guys to look at your birth chart, because you could have these signs anywhere else in any of your other planets, okay? Spirit, who's resonating with this read? Ooh, I got Scorpio coming out here. Scorp. What it do, Scorp? Who else here, Spirit? I got Big Cap coming out here as well, too. Bow. Who else here? I got Leo coming out as well, too. Hey, Leo. Who else here, Spirit? I got Aquarius coming out. I knew there was going to be an air sign coming out next. So we have one from every element out here. Who else here, Spirit? Oh, we got two coming out. I got another Capricorn coming out here. And then I also have Big Sag coming out here as well, too. Hey, Sag, what they do? Who else, Spirit? I got Cancer coming out here as well, too. We got Water and Fire going head to head. All right, we got Taurus coming out here. And who's our honorable mention? Damn, we got another Taurus coming out, bag to bag. I got another Scorpio coming out here. Don't hurt him, baby bop. Damn, I got another Sag coming out. Who's honorable mention? And we got motherfucking Libra coming out here, baby bop. Hey, Libra. So we got heavy on the Scorpio, heavy on the Capricorn, Leo, Aquarius, heavy on the Sag, Cancer, heavy on the Taurus. Honorable mention is Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, North Node, South Node, Mercury, Uranus. I'm going to say Pluto. And I'm also going to say Mars, okay? I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for being here with me per usual. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, hype up the video if you feel called. You can always hit me up in my email as well, too, if you like to get a reading. And I will see y'all next time. I love you. Peace.